Tell me about yourself, bro. Like a little bit about yourself. You forgot to play that intro.
Oh, for well, let's do this again. Just introduce me right quick.
All right, this is Carlos Arce.
I forgot about it.
Oh,
nah, man. Well, you know, like, right quick, just a quick background, because you know you probably have some fans right now that are probably tripping out that why is this guy got a Dodger fan on there, right quick, you know, right quick. Nah, man. You know, born in the Bay Area, moved to Los Angeles.
You were born in San Francisco too, right?
I know, man. I know.
Wait,
but
so
you
were born in San Francisco, then you moved to LA?
Then I moved to LA. No, but I was raised out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like.
To what?
Pretty much put up on game and brought up with everything back over there in Los Angeles. Because over here, you know, I was just going to church. You know, I was a good little boy over here, bro. Pero
was?
I still am, bro. Nah, pero yeah. So that's the whole thing behind the whole little Dodger thing. That I'm a diehard fan, even though I was born out here. A lot of people are gonna hate me for that, but that's just the way it is, bro.
I mean, there's a few.
I know quite a few.
Yeah.
You know that once when the Dodgers play at AT&T or at Coliseum, they go in big crowds, man.
Yeah. Bro, well, there's actually a group called Pantone 294. Shout out to Pantone 294. I'm not sure if they'll see this, but you know, I'll tag them and everything. But check this out, Pantone 294. What they do is, it's a group of Dodger fans, and they organize for every trip. Every time Dodgers go out to St. Louis, out to New York and play, they always buy at least 2,000 tickets. Yeah. And they always go like packed, bro. So you know when they come out here to AT&T Park, or what is it called now? The
Oracle Park. Park.
Oracle Park. I don't know. That piece of shit.
They suck.
They whatchamacallit, that they always go pack, bro. The bleachers always by where the fucking glow is at.
Where
one
the
thing.
projectors at, yeah, they're always filled
right there, fool. It's just a sea of blue, fool.
Yeah,
you know.
I went.
We have our own roll call.
Yeah,
at their own stadium, bro. Like, come on now. But I mean,
it's mostly Latinos too. From what I noticed, it is like Latinos.
It is
like,
the one who started the whole thing. They're Latinos.
And I'm assuming since this is like not that far, 5 hours, whatever. Most of the fans from local and also LA traveling fans.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people that buy tickets that stay out here in the Bay Area that go to these events.
No, and that's true. Cause my first Raider game when I went with Lil Kev. He introduced me to these two dudes that live in LA that have been Raider fans. Well, it's his dad and his son. Okay. His dad's been a Raider fan since the 80s or something like that. And then like after that, his son got into it too. Oh. So and then they're both like truck drivers. I don't know what, but they buy a plane ticket to watch the game, and then they stay at a hotel, and then the next day they buy a plane ticket back. So. And then they were season ticket holders, bro. Like, so they were spending some money.
Some people got it like that. Though.
Yeah, like, dude. So I'm pretty sure, like, there's hardcore LA fans for their Dodgers baseball teams, bro. Like,
oh man, you know what's crazy is that because of the type of job that I do here, like I've met so many different like people that were rooting for the Brooklyn Dodgers, that were also rooting for the. What was it? The New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day,
like the Mets, like yeah.
No. But what I'm saying is that like the old school guys that actually know something about the sports. Like they're not just because I get a lot of people that just talk smack, but I feel like they're just doing it because they feel like I'm just repping the city or something. Like I actually love the sport. I like the game. You know what I'm saying?
Like you really follow it.
I do. I know my team. You know, but some of these older folks that I meet at these jobs, bro, you know, it's the shit that they have to say is interesting though, because, for example, one thing that I didn't know, I mean, this is really not that important, but it's just like when the Giants and the Dodgers left New York or the East Coast, they wanted another team out there to compete against the New York Yankees, and that's where the New York Mets came in. If you look at their colors, what are their colors are blue and orange. Oh, the Dodgers were blue and the Giants were orange, so they kept those same, like, I don't want to say they wanted to keep that same tradition going, but you know, like it's
Goku.
So, yeah. Is that Goku?
That's the only way I can see it. That makes sense to me. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, man. No, man. But I've gotten shit talked by a gang of people since I've been out here, bro. There was this one time. There was this one time. Me and my brother. He invited me to go out to shout out to Abraham, or Father Abraham.
Hey, Father Abraham.
So there was we went to a Cali Clásico in San Jose to watch the LA Galaxy against the San Jose Earthquakes.
Let's go Quakes. They barely made it to the playoffs, by the way. They barely made it to the playoffs.
Hey, let me get that right quick though.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Whatchamacallit? Yo Freeway? And oh no, hold on. Let me correct myself. I think the Earthquakes were playing another team. But I'm always repping my team wherever I go, bro. I swear to you. I'm always, you know what's up, bro. On the sailway.
And even throws every picture is just LA.
Oh.
LA, like, dude, bro, why?
You just gotta let them know, bro. A friendly reminder. But so we get to this game, right? My team is not playing, but I'm over there. I have my LA Galaxy jersey on. I got my LA Galaxy hat on. You know, I'm repping. And as soon as we get to the stadium, we have a group of of Earthquake fans start following us. Me and Abraham, they were just following me basically, and they were talking shit. And they started chanting, dog. They had their little song going. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know, I don't know.
I heard it, but yeah.
Oh man, they started.
Hella drums. That's all I know. There's a lot of drums. It was crazy.
Well, let me tell you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For real.
You know, I thought about if I say something. I wasn't drinking. I was pretty sober at the moment.
Yeah.
But I did think to myself, man, if I do start drinking and for some reason some things get out of hand, like I'm outnumbered. And even if my brother tries to help me out, like they're just still gonna get on all of us. Yeah, so I took it, fool. I took that shit, and eventually I kind of actually liked it. I was like, all right, hell yeah, keep running your mouth. Like when I was going out and buying beer, fool, me seguían, way. I had my own little group of people, and yeah,
like if I was a celebrity,
pretty much, fool, pretty much. But they were hating. But like I love that shit, bro, and I've gotten used to it over the years. Since moving back to the Bay Area,
yeah,
I've gotten used to that kind of feedback.
No, yeah, I remember you telling me this,
and I like that shit, bro.
Because you even went to I remember you telling me you and Rob went to a Oakland game, and they were already talking shit.
I feel like it's also different sport you go to.
Yeah,
because you went to a soccer one. Going to NFL game, like
NFL?
the Raiders, Niners, that's more like aggressive.
Yeah.
Going to baseball games is just more smack talk, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, yeah, because there was a game where we were trying to invite you to a Raider and a Rams game, and you were like, yeah, you're like, no, that's a no. You already do that. It's a wrap. Yeah.
If I do go to one of those games, bro, like I gotta make sure that the people that are going with me, bro, are gonna be with it too, because. Sure, there's gonna be pedo, bro. Yeah. For sure, and it's not because I'm looking for it. It's just that it's the fucking jersey, dog.
No, yeah.
It's I'm a rival team. Especially since being from Southern Cali, there might be some folks in the stadium that are now into sports like that, and they look at the jersey I'm wearing as I'm repping something else. Or feel like, you know what I'm saying? They're taking it differently. So and these are the type of problems that I'm talking about that I be having with people at stadiums. Not with the people that know their shit. It's the people that actually.
So what made you like Dodgers though? I don't think you ever told me. Cause also by the way, like, so I've known you since fucking
since we were hella kids, bro.
Yeah,
you're
the first one. You're the first one that made I know how it feels to get my air knocked out of me. Thank you.
Not even. What do you? You keep saying that, bro, and I honestly don't remember ever doing that.
Well, I do.
I really don't.
Because it was trauma.
I'm sorry, man.
What happened? You knocked them out, alright?
Apparently. I mean, I don't remember doing this, but
I got on his nerves. I don't know what I did, but I was getting on your nerves, and Abraham was just laughing, and then like I was like, hey, I was doing something stupid, and you just turn around, and you just like,
nah,
and then like to my chest, and I was like. I just fell to my knees. I was like, couldn't breathe. But then that's when I found out that's just me gasping for air.
Oh wow!
First time feelings.
No. On a serious note though, like I've known you for a long time, and I know that there was a time where like we got like you went your way, and then I continued here. You and Abe, and then So yeah, that's when I heard when you were in LA, and I was like, what? And then, but you never told me the story of how you, because I know you're from out here. So I was like, what made him be out there, and then fall in love straight up with LA Dodgers?
Were you like it? But were you already a baseball fan as a kid, or did this happen?
Yeah, see, that's why.
Okay.
That's exactly the question. Yeah, there you go.
So when I was staying out here, so I moved to Los Angeles in 2004.
Right.
And but while I was staying out here, I really wasn't into sports. I was really into music. That's what I was really into. You know, with my cousin Victor. Yeah, I do. I play drums, piano, trumpet.
All right.
And I used to do a little bit of recording myself back in the day too.
Oh, sweet.
And so but it was just music was the thing que me atraía. I really liked it. I was very passionate about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really focused on anything else. You know, I was all just focused on that. Pero I did like sports, and I did follow some teams. But when it came down to the Dodgers, I knew of the team. I followed them. I just didn't know the players, and I didn't know the rules of baseball because I wouldn't watch games like that. But I was into the team, and one of the reasons my dad really didn't grow up with my dad, but when he was around, like I know that he was a Dodger fan. I knew that much, so like I liked that shit, and so I would always follow that. But then when I found out when I was with the musicians, with the group of the músicos,
mm-hmm.
and they would go out and play baseball on Saturdays or
mm-hmm.
Sundays, they were all Giants fans. You know, and it felt really good to put on that Dodger uniform because they were over there just like, oh, I can't believe you're a Dodger fan. You can no sé qué.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, you don't remember my dad being from Los Angeles? Like, you know, like I thought you would have known that this is like father like son in that sense. Pero I got used to it, man. But I never, and I liked the game, but I never understood the rules. When I moved to LA. One of the things that my uncle had told me was, you know, you do good in school, you know, you get your grades up, you know, and you focus and you listen most importantly, because they were trying to set me straight, because apparently to them I was fucking up over here. They was like, man, you get whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. I know that you never really had a father figure like that, but you get what you want. And one of those things were Dodger tickets, bro. He was like, we can go to or Laker games. He would say that, or Kings games, the hockey, mm-hmm. right?
Oh yeah.
He'd tell me that, like, cause I never been, cause when I was out here, my dad never took me out to none of that, bro, and I never had the money like that to go out and do my own things. I was like 13, 14 years old when I moved to LA. I had just turned 15.
Oh yeah.
So. He was like, man, whatever you want, you know, like we could do it. And one of those things that I wanted to do was like, I wanted to start going to like baseball games and stuff like that. So my uncle was the one who pretty much started bringing me up on game with like the rules and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it was just the atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
The atmosphere at Dodger Stadium is. I've been to the Angel Stadium. I've been to the Giants Stadium. I've been to the Oakland Stadium. And I'm not just saying that just because this is my team. It's just that 98% or 95% of the fan or the attendance that go to Dodger Stadium, the fans, mm-hmm. son todos Latinos, and we just bring that different vibe to the stadium out here too, bro. The Giants fans out here and the A's fans out here, bro. The Latinos, you know, they just bring a different vibe to the fucking to the sport.
You know what's one thing I noticed? Like I grew up a Giants fan. I used to play for the Junior Giants because you know you grew up in the city, school like that. Mm-hmm. And once I moved to the Bay Area, like, you know, I kind of stopped following baseball, but, you know, I still kept up playoffs and stuff like that. But when I went to the Coliseum for the first time, even though it was like 20% like people capacity, mm-hmm. I realized this is really, like, people really come here to watch a baseball game. When you go to Oracle Park, AT&T Park, San Francisco, people are just there having a beer, not even paying attention to the game. So that's what made me become more of an A's fan. Like, okay, you know, this is more baseball. Like, you know, even though they don't fill the stadium up, which they won't. Mm-hmm. People really come here to watch a baseball game.
Oh yeah.
You know. So that's what made me like the A's more. You know?
The stadium will get filled if they play the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I went to the wild card game. Last season, and it got packed. They opened up the upper part.
If I'm not mistaken, if it was a wild card game last season, you guys were playing the Yankees.
No, we played against. I think we played against Tampa Bay. No.
Tampa Bay?
The Marlins. It was one of those.
Or are you talking about this season that just passed?
No. Last season, last year.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, last year. We lost though at home advantage, but it was cool because people were like they were doing the thing with the they gave you the little towels and everything like that, so it felt like real baseball. Like you're like, okay, I'm here to watch a real baseball game. Because dude, sometimes people invite me to go to like the A's game, to the Giants game, and it's just to go have a beer and not even pay attention to the game. Like they're not paying. Most people are not really paying attention to the game.
And
that's crazy because my first baseball game was with this guy.
Oh yeah,
remember?
Because it was the Giants.
Cause, and I remember being like, "What the fuck." And it was cool, but at the same time, I really wasn't paying attention.
It's mostly like a tourist spot. Going to the Giants Stadium, it's mostly going to so people like that are visiting the place. They go there just for because it's a tourist spot, pretty much.
You want to check it out?
Yeah.
But one thing that I've noticed, like with my own friends that are into sports, I'm pretty much the only one that's really into baseball like that. Everyone else is into football and basketball, and and I love those two sports. I get it, right. But there's. You're always watching them score. There's always going to be points being scored is what I'm trying to say.
That's like a fast-paced game.
Exactly. And there's certain times in baseball, right, where you have a pitcher's game, they call it. When both pitchers are dealing, they're both on fire.
Yeah, they're doing good.
And the hitters can't do nothing, bro. And, it's intense, bro. It's one thing to watch those games on TV, and it's another thing to experience it. And I've experienced that shit, bro. I remember I went over here, and I don't remember exactly who was pitching for the San Francisco Giants, but for us we had Brendan McCarthy, and he's like a C player, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't that good, bro. But he was on point that night, and I got to experience that shit at a separate at a enemy territory, you could pretty much say, because I'm in the Giants, say. I was right there where the splash zone is called, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, it's by the Coca-Cola thing.
Yeah. No, by splash zone they call it. I don't know. It's by it's like in the far corner. This is y'all stadium. I don't know. Pero that's where I was sitting at, bro, and I'm literally like the only Dodger fan right there. Everyone surrounding me is all Giants fans. The only Dodger fans that I could see, it was like a Saturday. Like there was the Pantone 294 had bought in tickets for Friday night, but not Saturday, right? So I was pretty much the only Dodger fan in that little section, bro. It was just crazy, dog. Because even the females, they know their stuff here. Right? They don't just talk shit, bro. Ellas saben el deporte. They were talking smack, bro. They was like, you guys haven't won shit since '88.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, well, that shit hurts, bro.
That shit hurts, Giants did have a fire, that 2010, 2014, they had those good seasons, but...
12, no, también.
I think the Giants 14. Won, yeah.
12, 10, 10, 12, 14.
That was my you guys called it that even year?
Even year.
Nah, man, I remember that shit.
But, yeah, I can see the difference though. Even that's what I mean. Like even with the Raiders, like that's why it's different. Cause
with football,
they're so fucking. I don't know what the hell, dude. But
see the thing, the age difference. See, that's where it varies though. And the age difference in baseball, the fans for baseball, no son chamacos. They're older folks. Yeah. You know what I mean? And with football, you got the little kids, you got the teenagers, you got the ones that are just in their 20s, and you got the older adults, and from the teens to the mid 20s. That's that group of football fans. I just don't give a fuck.
And because of
you know what I'm saying? They get drunk and they're willing to start shit like that. And you don't have that same group of people in baseball.
And because of that,
depending on the sport,
basketball has taken over.
I mean, depending on the team, my bad.
On lead as a sports. So like the NFL is number one watch sport in America. Mm-hmm. Now it's second is NBA. The MLB used to be, but like you said, the generational gap. Mm-hmm. Those not that many young people are getting into baseball. They're like watching it because of it's like also pop culture. Basketball is big in pop culture and everything like that. So and I get what you're saying. It's always the old folks that know their stuff about them, like baseball and stuff like that.
Always, bro.
But younger generation, basketball, football, and
You know the ratings this year for Game 7 of the NLCS. Dodgers against the Atlanta Braves. I don't know exactly how many views, but it had the most views out of any NBA Finals game this year.
Really?
Which was crazy because, with
everybody's home.
No. I'm saying because with basketball, it's because with basketball, you know, like with the whole Kobe thing, R.I.P.
Alright.
It's just, you know, you'd expect that, or you would have at least thought that because basketball being what basketball is.
Yeah, exactly. That's,
you
I didn't know that, but that's crazy. That Dodgers Padres series was good.
That, bro.
It's cause, like, dude, COVID is still around.
Okay.
So a lot of people are not gonna buy money to go to a real game. They'd rather just stay home and be safe. So that's why I think they have the most views this year. So
No. What I meant by saying the most views is just between the two finals series this season. You know what I'm saying? Just this year alone. You know what I'm saying?
This year doesn't count.
You know, it's fine though because you know your team just sucks, and I mean you got it. No, it's fine, bro. You know, you can say what you want to say. Just let it out. Just tell me exactly how you feel.
No.
You know, because at the end of the day, we are champs. There's nothing you could take away from that, bro. Nothing you could take. You're gonna look at the same way when one of these college football teams wins it all. You're gonna be like, oh, that shit is fake too, bro. You're not gonna do that shit. You're only doing that because you live in the Bay Area and you hate the fact that both LA teams won the championships. All right.
Respect to Kobe though.
R.I.P. to Kobe, yeah. You know what I'm saying, but. The Dodgers are champions, the Lakers are the champions. Whoever doesn't like that, get over it.
Get over it.
That's real talk. That's real talk, man.
No, but for real though, because COVID still exists, obviously. And what's crazy is that even like I guess not just us, because on Friday we were at East Brothers, right? Like I said earlier, and then the dude even came up to, he's like, hey, you know, like I'm not, you know, he was chill.
You know what? I told a friend of mine that, because I was like, like last Friday when I met up with you guys, I was in Oakland and we had to buy food.
Okay.
We had to buy food.
Yeah,
then when the dude told us when I met up with you guys at East Brothers, the guy's like, oh no, it's, you know, we're in a good stage now, so you guys don't have to buy food anymore. But we're going back to pretty much
fucking red, which is like.
What do you guys think?
Oof.
What do you guys think if the government said we're gonna shut down the country for like a good time?
What if?
But if they should give us at least like 2 stimulus checks.
Right.
Because you know.
Jesus.
Pretty much that all depends on the type of job you do, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you know some people, for the last stimulus check, didn't qualify to get it.
Oh, really?
Some. Yeah.
Oh what?
Right. Entonces, like for example, with the type of job that I do, if they did have another shutdown, I think that we'd still be okay. Just because my company, I work for a moving company, but we don't just do like household moves. Like we have contracts with different companies and
2K, right?
Yeah, we have a contract with 2K.
Mm-hmm. Shout out
2K.
Right. Yeah. I was just building the ring on Friday. Okay. Entonces, pero like so we do different things. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like they actually do consider us as an essential business.
Right.
Entonces,
so you've been working since everything happened?
Yeah. Yeah. What COVID happened? What March?
March. Yeah. March was the peak when like they closed down, they shut down everything.
You know what was crazy, bro? Is that my last rave was March the 14th or something like that.
Wasn't that with you?
No, you didn't go to that. You didn't go to that one.
Oh.
No, I told you to go, fool, and you didn't want to go.
Thank God.
It was Gravedigger and Geo.
Where was this?
It was dubstep and hardstyle.
Oh.
Where was this at? In the city?
This was in the city at DNA Lounge.
I think I've been there. You ever been to Rufus Guy?
No, I don't think I have.
We saw DJ DJ Blend. You know DJ Blend?
Yeah, of course I know DJ Blend.
Yeah. We saw him. That was crazy.
That was a crazy
beast, bro. He used to make like these cumbias and Mexican mixes too and stuff like that.
Bro, he still be doing it, bro.
I know.
Of course, bro. That's just that. But that's what I was trying to tell you guys earlier. Was just the vibe in Los Angeles is different.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Oh, he's from LA?
Yeah.
Oh, homie's from LA? Oh, shit.
No, honestly, that is true. LA is so much. This dude told me that if you go to a fucking liquor store and it's a hot ass day, and you buy a 6-pack or something, the dude asks you, "Do you want a bag of ice?"
Oh, nice.
But But what he would do is he would put ice in the bag and throw the beers in it. And then
you just walk around with the bag.
A bag.
Dude, I like
of ice with. And then he also told me, like, yo, you go to a smoke shop, you say you want a hookah or something, they make you take a shot with the hookah you buy.
Oh, really? Oh, that's dope.
No, but there's the I think the
or
main
some
one.
Shit like that.
The one that I was telling you about is there was a weed shop, bro, by my house. In this one spot. It didn't matter what you spent. You could have spent a dub, an eighth. As long as you made a purchase above $20,
right,
you would get a free dab.
Really?
Yeah, cool. And and they weren't skimpy with this, man. Era un moco, way, macizo, bro. Just fat moco, dog. And I remember Saturdays and Sundays, I would go there. I already had weed. I already had bud, but I didn't have my device and piece to smoke dabs. But they had dollar dabs there. So I would always go and I would always sit on a little couch under the sofa that they had right there. I would just people watch the people going in buying weed. And every 10, 15 minutes, I just get up, give them $1, take my fat dab, sit back down, chill, listen to music, conversate with the bud tenders. It was just places like that in LA. Like I've never found a spot like that here.
I heard of one here, but I don't know where it's at.
Wait, what part of LA were you from? Because LA is really big, right? So
I'm from South Central, on the east side of South Central.
East side of South Central. Right?
Yeah. So I'm right there, like on I guess the main streets by where I'm from are Avalon, San Pedro, Gage. And I'm very close to Broadway. A lot of people know Broadway, Figueroa.
I seen all these new shows on Netflix.
Pretty sure this guy would know Fig in downtown West Hollywood. Yeah, you probably know that, huh? You little gay lord.
West Hollywood. You ever seen what's it called? Gentified?
No, I don't think I have.
It's like these new shows on Netflix are really just LA based and stuff like that.
Yeah, most of them.
Like how they're saying the places changing, white people are coming in and stuff like that.
Well, the only reason why I said West LA is just because you seem like the type that would be over there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You already live in the Bay, bro.
Shout out to West LA. Shout out to West LA.
Oh my god.
No, but for real though.
So this is what I think. So with this whole back to the whole orange and red.
Yeah. You went off topic. Hell off topic.
Hey, that happens.
Mm.
But yeah, now we're red.
I think that it is gonna suck for a lot of the people that don't have them essential jobs. Porque, bro, just me myself. Good looking out, my boy. Just me myself. I don't got it like that, bro.
Yeah.
And I've worked hella hours since all this started, and I know that there's people that have that still. I'm sorry?
Did they give you a bonus for working during the pandemic?
I wish, bro.
I mean, because some jobs did and some jobs didn't.
Nah, we didn't get none of that. What we did get, no sé cómo se llama, pero what it was guaranteed 32 hours for no sé for a whole 2 months or some shit.
So you're always gonna be working.
Yeah, so no matter if you work 14 hours that week, you were still gonna get paid for 32 hours.
Oh, okay.
And that lasted for 2 months or 3 months or some shit like that. No me recuerdo exactly, but we did have that. But once they places started opening up again, I remember traffic started building up again before hitting to San Rafael. I was just like, oh my god.
Dude, yeah, I remember I still worked the month of May.
That was the only good thing about the whole COVID thing, because there was no traffic.
You'll get home in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, shit like that, dude. But now it just looks like a normal day, dude. It's like normal day,
But I do feel it for them, the people that are gonna lose their jobs because of the whole shutdown that most likely is going to take place, fool.
Yeah, again.
And they're seeing months, maybe months.
Yeah. So, because I got a new job as an electrician.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll
My
jump to
boy
that.
doing big moves.
Okay, hey.
Big moves.
Big moves right here.
Big moves.
But
all right.
So there was a company.
For? What's the name
it's
of the
called
company?
Electric Design.
Okay, shout out to Electric Design.
Electric Design.
Shout out.
I'll
But
put the link in the bio.
All right. Are they hiring? That's what we're asking. That's
still,
what the people want to know. Are they hiring?
Yeah, if
Some of them
needs a job.
Yeah,
Shout
needs
out
a
right
job. Yeah, for real.
Hit up Gabe.
Yeah.
All his socials will be on the bio and everything.
Okay.
And then
what do they call you? What's your social? What do they call you on your social?
What's your Tinder?
Gabe Awesome.
Yeah,
Tinder? What the fuck? This dude's
It
stupid.
probably is Gabe Awesome.
Oh my god.
Y'all go
Anyways,
to Tinder and look up Gabe Awesome. See if he's there.
okay, hold on though. I mean, serious.
All right.
So no, like there was a group. There was a company before us. One of them got COVID, and then they all got tested positive for COVID. So then they stopped working, and then when they stopped working, they stole hella shit, and then they got booted off the job site.
Like wait, like what did they steal?
This USB thing. So remember, I showed my friends how I can install. And instead of your plugs looking like a regular plug, they can have a USB port in your plug as well. So I learned how to install those, and then like there was a bunch missing though, because they told me like, hey, you know, like organize room, make sure, and I was like, all right, cool, and then I did, and I was like, you're missing a lot of these. I don't know what the fuck these are. I'm like, oh, those are... Anyways, but yeah, they stole a bunch.
So if I would have asked you to go install one of these at my house, how much would you charge me?
Fuck you.
Oh. Wait, you got to take me out to dinner first. You can't just do all that crazy.
No, I'm
stuff.
joking.
No, we're just messing around.
I think they're like $30 though. The thing.
Bro, that's how, I mean.
So, but then I don't know, bro. Because if I get electrified and die, that's your fault. I'm not that pro.
That's not my fault.
The power was off.
I think the one who trained you. That's the one we need to blame.
You're putting these places in danger. You don't know how to do it.
No, I do. They're teaching me, but they tell me like the power's off. I don't know how they turn.
I mean, would you ever trust a student to handle something like that?
I mean, that's how I started in plumbing. I didn't know shit, and then I learned off this dude. This dude taught me very well, and then
this dude cleaned your pipes. No, I'm just kidding. He was showing you, right?
You can never have just.
Nah, I'm just asking you. Look.
No.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Not the first night when you guys were training.
Guidance on this episode.
Yeah. Like for real, this guy has to be a comedian.
Nah, bro, I'm just saying.
Comedian.
So we're still talking pre-COVID, right?
Yeah,
all
pre-COVID, obviously. Last year.
Okay.
2 years ago.
All right.
This when you were being a plumber?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, like,
oh,
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
right?
there's different shit.
Just playing.
But yeah.
No, se ríe porque there's probably some truth to that, right?
No, there isn't. It's
was there any training?
Cracking me up, dude.
Was there any training?
Yeah, there was training.
Oh, talk to me about the training.
For about what? The plumbing, the electrician. Like, what do you want to know?
No, the electrician. The plumbing, we're done with the plumbing.
Electrician, they just told me straight up. They told me once how to do one thing, and then I went. Because it's some apartamentos, so each apartment, and it's supposedly the government owned, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. Yeah. It's crazy though.
Bro, but that's hella dope, man. Honestly, like I would look at your videos, a veces, on Snapchat, the hard days that you had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you'd be like, oh man, I gotta do all this. I gotta pick up this heavy stuff, or being in the mud and all that stuff. And I look into the content that he puts now, like, bro, like,
it's an
upgrade for sure.
Because now you're actually doing shit that with like your mind, your hands.
Yeah, that's good shit right there, my boy. I'm actually proud of you for that, because, I mean, you want to come back and work for us?
No, hell no. I hate moving. That was honestly the worst job, one of the worst jobs I ever took.
You can't say that, fool, because you were with family members and friends, and if you're,
that's why. With coworkers, they hold back, you know, they know that line. But since these fools knew me,
what did I do to you? What did I do? Tell me. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Oh God. What did you do?
What did I do?
Crazy.
Nothing. No, tell me. No. I obviously did something. If you're gonna bring this up, what did I do?
No, I got $100 tip the first time we worked off of
with me.
It was you and Adam. No, that's when I found out Adam was a weirdo. Cause I was like, Adam, what are you doing?
So that the first
and
time that,
so
the first time that, hold on. So the first time that you worked, you were with me and Adam, and that first day you found out that Adam was a weirdo, and you got $100 tip. That means because I was your friend, I was the reason why you got that $100 tip.
No, that was the first day.
No, that was exactly why, bro. That was exactly what happened, bro. You know, my customer service, my professionalism when it comes down to it, I'm friendly, bro. I make sure that the customers feel
Hey, how I see it.
With this guy.
Oh, this guy was supposed to be a clown. Okay, no, bro.
How I see it, party hard on the weekend, but 8 to 4, strictly business, you know?
Oh, yeah,
bro.
dude.
And even if you go past that, you still gotta show up to work.
Oh, yeah.
And handle your
Oh, yeah, you
business.
gotta do
But
it.
see, that's the thing with me. Is like, a veces yo sí me ponía vergas, and I still show up, bro.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something. What's the, you guys experience, what's the worst time you guys ever went to work hungover as shit, where you guys were like, fuck this job, but you still went to work?
My boy right here. All right, so check this out.
Was this at the moving company?
Oh, this is
No, this is not a
while
movie
back.
company,
A
bro.
while back.
So,
Oh, funny.
Was this when you were working at
it's just
it was my day off. It was his time to work.
I had to work the next
It
day.
wasn't the Chuck E. Cheese job, right?
No,
Okay.
no, bro. This is just
Okay.
yeah. Just
Alright,
check this out. So, my boy comes over. We're drinking. We're having a good time, and I decide to take some extra. So
We love extra, by the way.
yeah, we do. We love extra. Shout out to extra. Anyway, it was like, I don't know, 3, maybe almost 3 in the morning when I did that, and I had to go to work at 6.
Fuck.
Right, and so apparently I locked myself in the bathroom, and this was sent me a message. He was like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you, but I'm gone." So I get up, right, because I have my roommates knocking on the, like, I gotta go to work, like, who's in there, like, get up. So I finally come to my senses. It's like, all right, I was like, whoa. I looked at myself in the mirror and things just didn't see right. Not porque estoy feo, just because, like,
Dazed and confused.
The repercussion of,
bro. So I was just like, I looked at my phone and I noticed that it was 5:50 something. I was like, oh shit, man, I gotta get to work, bro. Así como yo me estaba sintiendo, I just remember getting out. I looked at my roommate, he looked at me, and he was just like, oh, okay, just I don't remember exactly what he said, something about cleaning up or some shit like that. But I remember just getting ready, and I showed up to work, showed up to the warehouse. That's when it first started kicking in hard, everything. And I just remember looking at one of my coworkers, Elvin. I remember looking at him, and I kept telling myself, like, he needs help to pull out these vaults that have shipments that these vaults could weigh anywhere from 2,000 pounds to 10,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Because we store shipments in them.
Yeah.
So we have rows of 3 that are stacked.
Right.
So when you're pulling these things out over the years at these warehouses, literally the concrete has gone down. You know what I mean? So cuando lo estás jalando, the ground goes down a little bit, and then when you're trying to pull out from that little hueco, it's hard to get out because you have thousands of pounds stacked on top of each other.
Right.
So I remember looking at my boy Elvin, and I was just like, bro, I think he could use the help. But I was just still on that.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was just enjoying the moment, bro. I told you about this, bro. I had to catch an Uber back to the house.
What day of work was this?
This was a Saturday.
Oh, you went to work?
I went to work on a Saturday.
Wait, what do you mean you had to catch your right? Like once your job was, or you like?
No. Like I was feeling that shit so potente, and I was like, I need something to calm this shit down. And so I took an Uber back to my house so I could roll me a little joint, and I smoked that shit. So that when I got back to work, I was a little bit more relaxed.
Back to work?
Yeah, fool.
God damn! I thought you were gonna say.
Bro.
I thought you were gonna say I got an Uber home. I said fuck this, I went to sleep. But
No. I went back to work, fool. Yeah.
Dude.
No, and see, that's the thing about me. Like, it don't matter how messed up I was. I still got
Did your manager notice?
But see there was no managers or anything. It was just like us coworkers.
How long? If you can remember, how long was that trip from going to your house, smoking that joint, and coming back? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour?
Nah, it took about, the ride back to my house took about 8 minutes.
Okay.
The smoking, and I told the guy, why are you looking at me like that?
Because 8 minutes, bro. Centerfield to your house in 8 minutes?
No. We were at the Richmond warehouse.
Oh.
At East Brothers. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a Saturday.
I was thinking San Rafael.
No. So we were at East Brothers.
He was like, is this my own right
Yeah, like you don't know rocket ship.
No,
You do share.
Oh, no, we was right here in Richmond. And it was an 8-minute drive. And when I got there, I told the guy, I was like, if you see the address thing is I have 2 stops. We're going back. We're here, and we're going back to where you picked me up from. So it took me about. As a matter of fact, I already had 3 joints rolled up. Thank God.
Pre-rolled.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I saw that shit. So when I got there, as soon as I went inside my room, I sparked that shit up, bro. And I don't smoke in the house. You know, I always smoke outside. I never smoke inside the house, bro.
Yeah.
But that day, fool, I'm telling you, my boy, I was feeling good, man. I was having a very good time, bro. And it was just unfortunate that I had to be at work. I had to make money, and I'm not just gonna call off just because I'm feeling some kind of way. Like if I could do it, I'm still gonna go to work.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, respect because some people just call off because they got a little hungover, because drinking beer. But
I've been at work feeling intense as fuck, bro.
Dude,
we get the job done.
if I was a manager owner, I would want you on my team, man.
But see, that's the thing. I don't want everyone to think that it's the way it just goes to work. I see all the time. It's just the times that I've
if Dodgers win in on Wednesday, he's gonna get fucked up and he's still gonna work on Thursday.
Alright,
I was there, yeah. We won it all, fool.
Hold on.
32 years, and I showed up the next day to work. I was
Question: how was your Laker championship night, and how was your Dodger championship night?
Well, the Laker one was a little bit more chill out, more relaxed. Right. I enjoyed it, obviously, just because, it's the fucking Lakers, man, and I live in the Bay Area, and I know how much I could just rub it in people's faces that go out here. Just for everyone out there that started rooting for the Warriors because they started winning in 2015, like.
Fake fans.
Nah, I don't want to call anybody fake ones like that, but it's just crazy because I moved out here in 2015, bro, and there was really like no había nacido un chingo de fans like that were rooting for the Warriors, right? And then out of nowhere they start winning, and then just like you got all of Northern California rooting for where all you guys come from. So it feels nice for the Lakers to win a championship. The last time we won a championship was in 2010. And that was when Shaq and Kobe were together. No, it's my bad. I'm mistaken. Shaq wasn't a part of that last championship. It was Paul Gasol who took Shaquille O'Neal's place with Kobe Bryant.
Hey, Gasol, man. Shout out to Spain. They make good players. Good players come from Spain.
Spain got some good players. That's right. Yeah, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is Spaniard. That's right. Okay. Entonces, yeah, bro. So. Anyways, back to the whole going to work, better like that. That one time. No. I took the toke. I mean, I smoked the joint. I got back inside of the car. I went back to work. When Elvin saw me, like I felt a little bit more relaxed. Pero I was just stuck most of the time. I wasn't doing anything, bro. And you worked there before. Sometimes they put too many people on one job.
What you could just be like.
It could have been done with 2 people.
You ever seen that meme where it says when you tell your boss it's a 2-person job and they're carrying like a stick? So something like that.
Him and one time we went to a job to move some backpacks around. And
Wait, your brother works there, right?
My brother works there too.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to my Asian brother or to my half brother.
Hey, if you're watching this,
half brother, half sister.
Well, I mean, if people don't know who I am, or if they know who I am and they see my brother, they know that we look nothing alike.
Yeah, when I met the homie in the park that one time, I was like, what? These guys are related? Because I've been on Abe from. We have to have him in the podcast one day. We have hella stories with them too.
Oh, fucking Abe. But yeah, and then
dude, props. Even though good thing it wasn't a hard day too, right? At work.
Nah.
Yeah.
I never had a hard day before.
Oh,
I never had a hard day. Let me tell you a quick story, fool.
Yeah.
There was this one time, I was about 18 years old, and my brother, my uncle, at the time, right now he's the owner. Right now, at the time, back when I was, I don't know, I think this was 2009, maybe 2010. Pero I was working at McDonald's, fool.
Oh, you told me this.
Right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I laughed.
so my uncle was the supervisor.
I was
at
like,
the
were you
time.
Ronald McDonald?
Nah, boo. Entonces, pero I started kicking it with this one dude that, you know, over here in the Bay Area, the rap culture has always been the one thing that's been on top of any other genre out here.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles, it's a party city. So it's always this, it's always that, it's always this, it's always that. You know,
like
it's
as
just
in, like,
it's
different
never.
genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like the '80s metal and rock. Like that's
No,
what people were getting
Pero,
hammered.
no,
and
pero
shit.
in LA though, right now,
Yeah.
since
Oh, now, yeah.
since 2010s,
Right.
It's just different genres that just been cracking.
Oh, okay.
But it's because LA is so big.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
just always different
Yeah.
type. All right.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that was cracking within the hoods and stuff like that was the raves, because not just because of the desmadre, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the music was cracking, the vibe was cracking. You know, the what attracts people to come to a party, bitches. If there's fine women.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, of course.
So this was the scene, right? And so I started talking to this one guy, and he was telling me that, you know, I got this and I got that, and I was like, well, you know, I never really done anything like that, but I'd like to try one day and go to these one parties and see what's up. So I did, and I liked it, fool. Pero it was a Saturday. I remember I was at McDonald's. I was working. We had a Burger King across the street, and we had a pizzeria on the other side of the across the street. This was in Los Angeles on Florence and Figueroa, on South Central. Florence and Fig.
Yeah.
All right, this is where it was at. It was in the corner of Florence and Figueroa.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I called my boy up and I was like, "Hey, fool, like I'm trying to turn up tonight." He was like, "I'm gonna head out from the city. If anything, I could drop it off right now." I was like, "Man, I don't need it right now." I was like, "I could only see you right now." So I took my lunch and I called him. I told him, "All right, come through." Instead of taking it that night, I took it on the spot because I never tried it before. He was like, "This is Green Alien. Era una cabecita de un alien." Right, it was X, fool. So I took it, you know, cause just.
Wait, this is your first time taking?
No, it wasn't my first time. No.
Well, wait, how was your first time like?
Oh, my first time was a little bit different, bro. I was surrounded by greasers.
Greasers.
Yeah, it's because I used to kick it with a group called 501 Rock and Roll Gangsters.
All right.
And it was a greaser group, like from the 50s and 60s, because
Yeah.
that's a big thing in Los Angeles too.
What's that name of that one book?
Outsiders.
Outsiders. Shout out Outsiders.
Yeah, that's a good book
like
and a good movie.
Yeah.
Fool.
Yeah, definitely. Like, my boy, the Karate Kid, was in that movie.
Yeah,
when
he
he was
was.
really young. But yeah, go.
So I remember I took the pill, and I remember I was cleaning some shit, bro.
Were you expecting like how is it gonna hit, or were you just like?
I thought that it was gonna hit me the way the last one hit me, and I was able to control that.
First time. The first time.
Oh no, the first time I was scared, man, because every like all the stories that I heard of people trying, you know, ecstasy and stuff like that. You know, like, oh, que la gente se va a morir, or like that they trip out a lot.
So, pass out or something.
Yeah. So I thought that if I would have started to feel that I was kind of slipping away, like I wasn't able to control my emotions and what I was feeling, that maybe I would have started to trip out, and that was what I was scared of, that I wasn't going to be able to control that. But when I took it, bro, I was feeling hella good, bro.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like what people say it was going to be. Hell no, bro. I was chilling, man. And I thought I was gonna be chilling that one time that I was telling you right now. I took that shit. 30 minutes later, I'm cleaning something, and I could just. People might think that this is hella weird, but when you're on that shit, it's a different pedo, man. And I swear to God, I could hear people at Burger King talking, and that started to mess with my mind, cause I could block all the noise. I could block the machine. I could block the French fry machine. I could block the nugget machine. All these loud noises, and just focus on what's going on across the street. That was the trippy part. That's the shit that started tripping me out. So I was like, I told my uncle, right? And you know, it's crazy. I'm gonna ask him one of these days, cause to this day I've never asked him about this situation. But I asked my uncle. I was like, bro, I'm not feeling good. I need to go home. And he was like, well, what's going on? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, because you're my uncle and I just told you that I'm not feeling good, I'm okay to go. we could talk about this when I see you later on at the
Right,
house,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck, bro. I just walked out. I didn't even clock out. I was tripping, dog, because I was listening to hella stuff. I was too focused. That was the pedo, fool. And well, I never talk about that show, Monk. I'm gonna ask him though. Damn, that's been. I hella forgot about this story, bro.
My first time, dude, it was in high school, and I wasn't feeling it at first. I took one, it was like this era and shit like stuff like that. But it was nice at the end of the day. And as I told my homie, I'm like, hey, I'm not feeling this. And he's like, oh, you wanna feel it? Cause to me, like, I don't feel nothing, whatever, right? It's like when you take shots and you're not feeling shit until you take the other one. And then he gave me an orange juice. Yeah. So once he gave me that orange juice, dude, I was tripping balls, dude.
That's the shit that boosts that stuff, bro.
And shout out Sergio, he took me home. That because I was feeling like I was walking on water, dude, or something like that. I remember I was tripping balls, but it honestly it felt good though, Probably it's been a couple of years now, but yeah, but. I heard people like different stories and stuff like that. Everyone has a different story when it comes to you're experimenting. It happens and shit like that. We're not encouraging, by the way. We're not.
No, we're not encouraging.
Definitely not encouraging. No, don't do drugs. No.
Don't do
Absolutely not. So what is it called? Dare. We're sponsored by Dare.
D.A.R.E.
Oh, talking about our avatars in the Matrix.
Tobacco's Wacko 13.
Oh my god, bro. No, and I have some crazy ass stories, bro. Like, cause like when I've gone to like to the raves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit.
You been to a rave recently? Cause now they're like drive-ins, right, or shit like that. Like,
well, not out here, bro. Not out here. What can I do? Not out here.
Shout out shots, but he'd be going to like some raves. But they're like you're in your car and they're like have like a big
so I just told him there's one in Alameda they just told me about, and then there's another one in San Jose.
I haven't gone to one of those parking raves.
Yeah, probably
those are the ones. There's one in Alameda and one in.
I haven't been to one. The last rave that I was telling you about that I went to was the Gravedigger one, and Geo was in San Francisco on like the 14th or something of March. Day.
I remember now. I bought tickets. And they didn't want to go. I remember.
Man, those were good times, bro. All the times that I've gone out to a rave. Just a quick message to people that think that people that go to raves are
weird
psychos and weirdos. And nah, man. If you're still looking at raves and you only consider one genre, which is the main genre that people consider raves to be, which is techno. You're looking at the whole thing wrong. It's more than techno. There's the rave. First of all, the raves that I go to, bro, they got reggaeton. They have trap. You know what I'm saying? But they just mix the rave culture into that, and it's more cracking. And people that haven't experienced that shit left, they don't know what's up. So I'm just saying.
That's what's up, though.
Give it a shot, man. Give it a try. Trust me, the atmosphere alone, te va a gustar.
Well, okay. So, what would be your tip or suggestion to the first person that goes to like their first rave? Now, like in this time, like pre-COVID, like
pre-COVID. Don't wear jeans.
What was like? You gonna sweat a lot? It's hot.
Hell yeah,
pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Don't wear jeans. If don't be judgmental. That's the one thing, because when you go to these raves, like that's the one thing.
Hella shit.
Is it easy to make friends?
It is.
Or
stupid easy.
It is. Like,
stupid
you
easy
never.
to make friends, bro.
It's so rare if you see a fight break out.
No, you'll never.
You never do.
Like,
bro, it's because that's what plur is. So there's this thing. If anyone knows, it's called. Plur stands for peace, love, respect, and unity.
There was one time where I went with this dude. We were in the front. And then there was a mosh pit broke out behind us, and I looked, and there was a dude just like getting people from their necks and just throwing them on the ground.
Oh shit!
And he was.
Then you were with me. That my bad, bro. Oh, you're not gonna shake my hand?
I told you I was there.
You're right. You're right. You were there. You were there.
Then,
that was the one.
And then
I remember that. I'm smoking a cigarette outside, fool, and this fool comes out. I don't know, like fool. there's these guys inside, fool. They hella pushed me, dog. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I was in the mosh pit. I was like, well, that's what happens in the mosh pit. He was like, nah, fool, let's go. I was like, what's going on, bro? What you talking about?
I jumped.
Well, he got jumped. I don't know what happened, bro, but that just sounds like the mosh pit was cracking.
Okay.
That's what that sounds like.
But it was crazy because they got on that dude quick because he was just trying to choke people out. But you hardly see people fight there.
Don't wear pants.
Don't wear pants. Don't be judgmental.
Don't be judgmental.
When you get there, just have a good time. Don't worry about what could happen. Don't expect anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the event as if you were going to any other party. You know, just conversate, have a good time. You know, the one thing that I have noticed is like you were just saying right now is that there are no fights. There is no beef.
Right.
So it's just you go there and you have a good time with anybody. It don't matter. It don't matter what race you are, what you believe in, where you stand. You know, like everyone respects each other. And the one thing, like, whether you're female or male, like the women there are amazing.
Oh yeah.
So you will have a good time, regardless of where you stand or what you believe in. You're gonna have fun. Don't be judgmental.
Yeah, one time I was about to pass out. It was at Audio
Freak? No, Audio by the Bay.
Audio something. It was over there by American. What was I don't know, bro. Somewhere down south. And then I was about to pass out, yo. I don't know. Mountain View. And
Mountain View has a lot of shit.
All I remember is that some dude gave me a drink. He's like, it looks like you need this. And I was like, sure. And he's like, just kill it, bro. You need it. I don't know what was in the cup, bro. I just took it.
That.
And next thing you know, bro, I'm like,
I'm feeling good.
Like I'm on a boat. And then and there was a girl on some dude's shoulders. And then she just saw me rocking. And she stuck with the fan like this. And she was like, are you good? And I was like, now I'm good. But I was about to pass out, yo. And the dude was like, you're okay. You're okay. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm at right now. Like, I got lost. I should have never just went in the crowd trying to look for somebody. And then, like, boom. Bro, it was a wild day. And then I remember, like, we were about to leave, and then Tiesto was about to get on. And I was like,
shit, you guys have Tiesto?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, shit.
But I recorded on my phone, so it was...
So, never seen Tiesto. It's just not my style. He's too soft.
That's what
he's the one that started it all for me.
Hey man, right quick though, everyone who listens to this shit, like Hardstyle, listen to that. You already know.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's the shit.
Jesus plays that while he prays. That's how weak it is.
If you're talking about Jesus, ain't nothing weak about Jesus. So I know where he's coming from. I know what Chewy he's talking about. He's talking about Chewbacca Chewy, if anything. Chewy. He ain't talking about my Chewy.
Oh.
Yeah. So hey, thanks for coming in, my boy Hardstyle over here.
Hey, you already know. Hey, right quick.
Episode 8.
Episode 8, right quick. City of Champions. That's what we are. You know, World Series champs. This is not the World Series champ hat, but this is the only one that I can.
He's about to get it. It's coming.
It's coming, bro. It's just it's backed up. COVID and all this other shit.
Oh yeah.
But thanks for having me. I appreciate that
thanks
shit.
for coming, dude.
Yeah,
nah, you know what I'm saying?
This MLB talk and rave stuff and everything.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Yeah.
There's more stories, you know, for sure. So I mean, if you guys
we gotta bring him up again.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be here
with Abe, sure. You and Abe together.
Oh, I think that I don't think the viewers are ready for that.
And Vic, huh? You, Abe, and Vic.
Oh, that'll be a good one. I'm down for that. I'm down if you make that happen. Me, Abe, and Vic.
You can make that happen.
I can. Once I get the proper mics.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Dude, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Cheers. Last cheers. Thank you, man. And that was it. Episode 8. Nah.